There are 5 typical errors that Vietnamese people make with the j sound when speaking English. First, some people say a soft z or z sound when they should say the j sound. So they will say jump or zump instead of jump, and frizz or frizz instead of fridge. Second problem is that some people say a long j sound when they should say an explosive j sound at the end of words. So they will say huge instead of huge, and beige instead of badge. The third problem is that the j sound can have unusual spelling in English, and some people don't know that they should say a j sound when they see words with these unusual spellings of j. So some Vietnamese people will say education instead of education, and ed instead of edge. Also, in English, the letter G can be pronounced both as a g and a j sound. And many people don't know why we say g in rag, but we say j in rage. Fourth problem is that some Vietnamese people cannot vibrate their throats strong enough, and as a result, they will say an unvoiced ch sound when they should say a vibrated j sound. So they will say chin instead of gin, and cherry instead of jerry. Finally, the fifth problem is very often Vietnamese people simply forget to say the j sound at the end of words and before consonants. So they will say messy instead of message, and lar instead of large, and K instead of cage. This error is a very serious problem and makes Vietnamese English almost impossible to understand for people who are not familiar with it. In this video, we will learn how to say the j sound well and how to distinguish it from the z, the z, the j, and the ch sounds. We will examine how we typically spell words with the j sound. We will practice saying words and sentences with the j sound, and we will test your newly acquired skills. So let's correct these mistakes and start speaking accurate English. Are you with me? Let's go!